Gas station log. It's July 19th, 2018. It's 7:30 in the morning. And I'm observing another trend that, like, for whatever reason, it never really occurred to me to talk about it. But for absolutely no reason, on top of being stiff and sore, I'm waking up with this cough. Like my lungs are just irritated by something. And I hack and cough so much when I first wake up. Sometimes my lungs even get irritated right before I go to bed, like late at night. And for whatever reason, I'm hacking and coughing so much it makes my ribs hurt, which can't help the stiffness in my neck and my back, which I'm not really, never mind. Yeah, I'm feeling the stiffness. But this morning, it seems more like it's less about the stiffness and soreness, and it's more about the hacking and coughing and the hurting of my ribs. My ribs just ache because, like, I can't stop hacking and coughing. I feel like I'm being experimented on. I feel like something is making me feel this way in order to push an agenda, and I can't explain it. Gas station log. I don't really understand this, but I swear I wake up and I either have, I'll tell you what I have. I wake up and I'm either hacking and coughing until my chest hurts, because my ribs hurt, my back muscles and the muscles in my neck are stiff and sore, and I swear it's like I'm being forced to take ibuprofen. Because I take the ibuprofen, and after a little while, the coughing and hacking stops. The soreness stops. I'm like, really? What's that all about? Since when does taking ibuprofen keep you from hacking and coughing? Really? What's all that about? I don't know. It just seems very, very suspicious. This whole thing started with a urinary tract infection, and then the next thing I know, it was a sinus infection, and then after that, it was bronchitis, and then I was getting over that when I moved into this house, and now, like, I'm stiff and sore all the time, and the coughing and hacking is back, but only when I first wake up in the morning, and maybe when I go to bed at night. I don't get it. Gas station log, July 19th, 2018. It's 1:57 and it's time to go to work. Got the coughing and hacking under control. I don't know what that was all about, but body's still a little sore, a little bit stiff, even after taking the ibuprofen. It'll be alright. Well, I just gotta go to work today, and then I have tomorrow off. So yay, buddies, let's go rock the gas station. Hi everybody, gas station log. It's 2:47. I'm just stocking this up because I got down here and they were out of Special Blend Reds, so I get to fill it back up. Hi buddies. So yeah, 6 more days, and you know what's crazy? Probably gonna spend my 40th birthday party. No, there isn't gonna be a 40th birthday party. I'm gonna spend my 40th birthday alone or in the box. Probably. Yeah. That's okay. I don't need a lot of hubbub and hoopla. I suppose it'd be alright. I'd be okay with that. Yay, let's have a party. Cake and ice cream. And God knows what else. I remember for my dad's 40th birthday, if I remember right, who was it? Was it my mom? I want to say he had a black cake. Or was that for his 50th birthday party? I don't know. It would make more sense. if it was for his 50th birthday party, because I imagine my mom and my dad's relationship would have been a little bit better by then. I have my lunch. I brought Mini-O's and meatballs again, because it's better than spaghetti noodles slapping you in the face with sauce. Just can't seem to get away from that. Well, I told Jesus earlier, if I'm gonna be 40, you better make it worth my while. You better make my old age worth my while. Only hope. It's the most you can do, right, is hope. I'm glad I'm gonna have tomorrow off. Not sure what I'm gonna do. I tried to open a new bottle of e-juice last night, and I could not get it open. It just sat there and spun on the safety ring or whatever that is, and I could not get it to open. I twisted that thing until my hand was sore. I'm gonna find somebody to open it for me, but the bottle is back at home. I didn't really bring it with me because I didn't want it to have to sit in my car all day, baking in the sun. Alright, buddy. Gas station log. Yay, buddies! It's 4 o'clock. Ow. Ow. I'm glad I'm gonna have tomorrow off. I think I figured out, well, no, I haven't figured it out yet, but I did the math and figured out what all of my bills and stuff like that come to a month. I mean, it adds up. I should be able to afford all of my bills and rent and stuff like that on my income. I need to go get food stamps back. That will help me not spend money on food, which is, that's a lot of money right there that you can spend on food. So I can, food for my house, I can do that with food stamps. I gotta go get that. So basically my plan is tomorrow's my day off. So tomorrow I might have to go to the food stamp office. I need to get that paper. I don't know if Connie knows how to do it or not. I need to get this paper. It's basically a summary of all my check stubs since I started working here, so I can just walk in with that piece of paper and be like, yeah, this is what I work. And I could get my food stamps going. Tomorrow I get paid at 2, and I'm thinking about taking it to the bank and go taking care of insurance, and then I've got to get my registration renewed. So yeah, that sounds like that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Gas station log. Hey, how's it going, buddies? So I was just thinking about something. You know what kind of irks me? People that assume that because you ask them for advice that you have to take it. People that get upset, it's like, well, if you're not going to do what I say, then don't ask me for advice. It's like, dude, get over yourself. That's not how advice works. That's not how counsel works, and that's not how decisions are made. When the Bible speaks about there's wisdom in the counsel of many, well, how are you going to do what somebody says if you're asking multiple people and getting multiple responses? How are you ever supposed to do any of that? Well, okay, I take this from personal experience and from the wisdom that I've got and from what the Bible says. And the way I see it is the correct way for an individual to make a decision, if he is to make his own decisions, is he seeks the counsel or the advice of his friends or godly people, and he weighs it against what he knows. What he knows about himself, what he knows about the process, what he knows about the consequences of his decision. He must weigh that and then make a decision accordingly. But it must be his decision. If you ask for counsel and they get all upset because you didn't do what they said, and they're like, well, don't ask me for advice then what the heck? That just sounds selfish and controlling. Don't be like that. Everybody should be able to weigh things for themselves and make their own decisions. And seeking counsel doesn't mean you're forfeiting making your own decision and you're saying, oh, somebody make this decision for me.
It means that you're looking for different insights and different perspectives from different people so that you can weigh it and make the decision yourself. And that's just how it works. I would suggest that if you're one of those people, the next time somebody comes to you asking for advice, keep that in mind. Offer your advice. Don't sit there and have the mindset if these people don't do what I say, like, I'm gonna feel offended and I'm never gonna give them advice again. Don't be like that. Please don't be like that. You can have good insight and you can be advice worthy of giving advice. But just because you give advice doesn't mean that people have to take it. It's just another opportunity to be humble, brothers and sisters. So, alright, my friends. Hi, everyone. I got me some jambalaya. I got it in the deli. Yeah, buddy. Oh, dude, it's so good. It's nice and thick. Not a lot of broth. Not a big fan of it when it's all soupy and brothy. Let it soak all that stuff up. Oh my gosh, it's so good, buddies. Hey, buddies. Gas station log. It is 5 o'clock. My eyes are burning. Ow. My body aches. I don't know why. Achy body. So, this is interesting that just happened. Okay, so I got online to try to get an insurance quote from Progressive. And they wanted $207 to start the policy, which would run me $122 a month. What? That is insane. I don't understand what is it about Rockcastle County, why are insurance rates so freaking high around here. It's absolutely insane. Anyway, so I was like, $207 to get that started, I can't afford that, screw it. So I just got mad and I was like, screw that, and I closed the little window on my phone and I set it down, and the next thing I know, my phone is ringing. I'm like, hello? And it's Safe Auto. And they try, and I've never heard of insurance companies calling you to give you a quote, but they called me and set me up for $139 a month, and it'll cost like $100 and oh my gosh, I forgot. I think it'll cost $179 to get it started. Well, I can actually afford that. And like I said, I did the math this morning, and I figured if I could find insurance for about $134 a month, this is $139 a month, so it's not that much worse. It actually easily fits into my monthly budget. What was it? I make a little over $800, like a few dollars more than $800 a month, and all my expenses came to like $682. That's not too bad. So basically the quote is all set up. All I have to do is call them back tomorrow after I get paid, and it's a go. So yay, Jesus sent me an insurance company. May not be the best deal, but it gets the job done. So that takes care of insurance tomorrow. I don't think I will be able to afford to renew my registration just yet, because honestly I don't have any idea how much that even costs. I wanted to say it was about $35, but I'm not gonna have $35 if I end up paying $179 out of a $200 check. Why has it gotta be like this? This is the most insane thing I've ever heard. This county has to be the most expensive place to own a car. No wonder it's cheaper to renew your registration at the courthouse, because they know you're getting raped by the extortionist insurance premiums. It's insane. I don't know, my friends, it's crazy. Gas station log. Hey buddies, what's up? It is 6:45 and I was just having a thought, and I want to encourage everybody who might question what's going on in their lives, stuff like that. Sometimes in adult life, you've just got to accept that 85% of your income goes to all of the bills and things that you need to afford because you're responsible for them. And you have to be okay with that. Because your hope cannot be in making as much money as you can or being able to afford the things you want. Honestly, there aren't really that many things I want to afford. But your hope has to be in your knowledge that God can raise you and elevate you to any position you want, or that He wants. You have to be content where He has you. And if He has you in a season where 85% of your income goes toward your bills and other things you need to afford, that's life. It might suck, but don't focus on it. Put your focus on your hope that God can elevate you to whatever He wants. And always remember, if you prove faithful in little things, He will elevate you to bigger things. That's a promise from the Bible. So, yeah, buddy. Gas station log. Final entry, it is 7:58. Final thoughts for the day. Jesus keeps showing up to make ways when I don't know of ways. To take care of matters. I can't imagine life any other way other than giving my problems to Jesus and trusting Him to make it happen. He makes everything work out, and it just does. Eventually, it may not always work out when and the way or when I want it to, but it always works out. Just trust in Jesus, people. He will work everything out. And with that, all of you out there, God bless and good night.